Why are you laughing?
Because we're wearing the
Why are you
exact same
laughing?
thing.
Oh, good thing I didn't do this in front of my fake bookshelf.
Yeah, and my fake bookshelf too. What? How did this happen? How do we end up wearing the exact same thing?
We never have worn the same thing. What do you have under your shirt?
T-shirt.
What's it say?
Nothing. Nautica. I think Brown
Okay.
got it for me.
I thought you had the black
Oh,
Computan. You're wearing a black T-shirt under it too.
oh man,
What are the odds? What are the odds?
I could go change. Should I go
Nothing
change?
surprises me at
Should I
this
go change
point.
if you're gonna do this or no?
No, no, it's even funnier.
It's ridiculous. Why are you like?
It's
I've
it's
never seen
how
you
it
wear a
should
half
be.
zip. I've never seen you wear a
What I
quarter
tell you
zip.
yesterday, God's got a sense of humor.
A very sick one. It's a very sick one.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
I gotta fix my volume. I'm in the cafe, so I hope hopefully my audio comes out okay. I could not resist coming here. I couldn't resist coming here because I get a Delaware's own scrapple fried egg and American cheese on a Kaiser bun breakfast sandwich.
Wow, not bad, not bad.
Well,
Is it like
I've been getting it every day
what?
since I
What
stopped
is it like?
fasting.
Is it like a franchise cafe or is it like just like a mom and pop? What is it?
It's like a mom and pop kind of place.
Not bad.
Um, yeah, it's pretty good place. People thought I was in a bar yesterday because I was like had all that stuff behind me.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it in the Marge call, and like I was like, oh
So
no,
yeah,
Joe's
in a bar.
Joe, yeah. So
It's
he's
actually
got,
this place is run by a pastor who like runs a church down the street.
oh yeah.
So I'm going to be very rambunctious here. I get kicked. Some people get kicked out of bars. I get kicked out of like
Coffee shops.
coffee
Man,
shops.
man, I had this guy like this the priest of our mosque where I grew up in. He got a membership at the tennis club that I play at. And that was like the weirdest thing seeing him there.
Oh
Like
man,
he's like you feel guilty, right? Like every time you see him you do something wrong, you got that feeling. Like so one time he was like
yeah.
he was playing tennis on the court next to me, this guy, and he was like oh hey why don't we stop and pray for a minute because it was like we pray 5 times a day or whatever. Well hey, and he looked over at me and he's like hey Sajeel, it's time to stop and let's why don't we pray together? I'm like what are you gonna say to the priest? I don't feel like praying now. I got to play tennis. I don't feel like praying with you right now. Oh, sure, let me stop. I told the guy, hey, guy, let me stop. I go pray with the guy for like 2 minutes. They came back. But you always feel like you're always feel like doing more than you.
Okay. So what happens if you play him? Is it like your boss? Do you have to let him win?
Yeah. You have to. Yeah, you have to. You have to let him win.
I wouldn't try to beat him.
You have to let him win. You can't. This guy's got God on his side. Right? How are you going to win? First of all, how are you going to win? And if you do win, do you really win? You win the battle, but you lose the war, right? It's like,
You
damn
win,
it.
but you lose. Story of my life.
In tennis, everybody calls their own. They all make their own calls. There's no referee. Like you're your own referee. So you cheat against this guy. It's like, man, you cheat against the imam. Like,
I'll tell you what. Pickleball's that way, and guess what? Guess who cheats? Old ladies. Old ladies cheat in pickleball.
it's a
Cheat
fake rule. Same
viciously.
idea. They cheat in tennis.
Viciously cheat.
They're like the most powerful people on the tennis planet. Is the old ladies, and they're big in
Cheat.
pickleball too. Oh yeah, they run the
Big in
place.
pickleball. Really competitive.
Yeah, oh
My
yeah.
my cousin's wife is really into pickleball because now I'm getting old. Like I'm 50 plus now, so
Uh-huh.
I'm among the retirement community demographic of people playing pickleball.
Pickleball's
So I
great
have
though. It's fun. It's fun. It's a great way to be
I
out
like
there.
pickleball.
Yeah, you have fun. I mean, like it's better. It's better than most things. It's better than most things people do, right? Like
And then,
it's great. I love
and
it.
when you get beat by an old lady, that's the humbling. That's the great humbling that comes. You probably don't, but I
I've
can.
never, I've never played the competitive pickleball game. I've rallied with my kids at pickleball.
Okay,
They all play. They know how to play it or whatever. But like they take it in gym class. Like wow, gym class got pickleball in gym class. Unbelievable.
really?
Yeah, it's got pickleball in gym class. And my one kid is left-handed. And the funny thing was, like, I went to the school for parent teacher interviews, and they said, "Oh, your son's like a really good a tennis player, right?" I was like, "Yeah, he plays whatever. He's 10." And so yeah. Oh, but he's so good in pickleball that they make him play with his left hand. That's what the teacher told me.
Okay,
And I was like,
slow him down.
he's left-handed. I mean, like I
He's
just ran
left-handed.
I ran with it. I was like, oh yeah, yeah, he's super talented. Like
Yeah. Wow.
they know he's left-handed. I
Just
was like, he's left-handed. Like,
we're gonna slow him down. by playing with his dominant hand.
Yeah, yeah. Like, are you saying that he's disabled? Like, what are you trying to tell me here? Like,
That's what they used to do back in the day. They used to beat the
yeah,
kids who wrote with their left hand. Are you righty or lefty?
I'm righty. I'm righty. I'm righty.
I would almost take you as a lefty. I wouldn't be surprised if you're a lefty.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I get that a lot though. People tell me I look like a doctor and I look like a lefty. I don't know why people
A
say that.
doctor.
Yeah.
You kind of do look like a doctor.
Huh?
You kind of look like a doctor.
Yeah, yeah. Every time I go to a doctor's office, they ask me if I am a doctor or I'm related to another doctor with the same last name as me.
Really?
Oh, it happens all the time. Happens all the time.
I,
It's like positive racism. That's the only racism I've ever had.
I was about to say it's pretty racist, but I guess it's good. That's a good racism,
It's the only kind of racism I've ever actually experienced is positive racism.
especially if you're waiting in line at the doctor's office.
Yeah, I say, oh, sorry, Dr. Qureshi, didn't mean to make you wait. I'm like, yeah, no problem. I don't know. I could be a doctor of like, I don't know, like, math or something, but I don't know, like.
Well, today I look like a doctor because I dress just like you.
Yeah, you did. You did.
I was thinking like, oh, we got to talk about something funny. What can I think of ahead of time?
You don't have
Nah,
to.
I don't have to think.
You don't
Something's
have to.
gonna happen.
Yeah,
Just typical.
you're in your virtual lodge over there. I'm in my virtual sophisticated, bookshelf over here, and we're kind of doing it.
Except I don't know. Do I have to move further back or do you have to move further front? Oh, look at that. Oh, now it does look like a mirror image. That's scary.
Yeah. You got a logo on your shirt though. You paid a brand. I didn't
Oh
pay
yeah,
Yes, yeah.
yeah. Well,
You paid that
you
horse.
got the Costco special there.
Kirkland special.
I usually dress in the Costco. This is an older thing that I haven't worn a lot of. Like I never wore it when I got it. I don't know why, but I really love it now.
Yeah,
So
it's quarter
it's
zip.
like a new yeah. But all my clothes are Kirkland. They're usually Kirkland. It's rare for me to have. I think this is like knockoff polo, or I
U.S.
go
Polo Association.
like
U.S. Polo.
it's like Polo Association. It's not
U.S.
like the
Polo
real
Assassin.
polo.
Yeah. It says on the
Yeah,
tag, this is not affiliated with Polo Ralph Lauren or whatever. I think they had to do
something
something like that. Yeah. I've seen those.
Costco version of polo.
U.S. Polo. I used to call it Polo Assassin because my kids got a bunch of them. U.S. Polo Assassin.
Yeah, you're not shelling out the real polo, man. No way, no way.
No, my wife does. My
Oh
cousin,
wow,
she does for the kids, but like, yeah, I don't.
oh wow, real polo for the kids.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Not for her, not for us, but yeah, for them. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
U.S. Polo Assassin. Yeah, for sure.
So what do you want to talk about today? Polo, tennis,
I don't know.
AI. I was
Not
thinking one thing that was kind of on my mind was this Mythos model coming out from OpenAI. I don't know if you and I really talked about too much,
the Project
but
Muse thing. Yeah.
but you and I were talking about the other day how we've been using AI for some stuff,
Hmm.
and one of the things we've been using it for internally is like code reviews, right? Code reviews to
Yep.
check the security, check the quality of code. I don't know. You know more about it than I do. I can only kind of talk at the high level. You've seen it. You've talked to Rashid and the other guys on our team who
Hmm.
implemented this. I think Gossam might have come up with this or someone
Yep.
else. So yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people know we might do integrations and websites, but they probably don't know. We've been doing AI for years at Computan. For years, we've been doing AI. We've been doing it for a long time. We've been doing it for about 2 months now, but that means we're way ahead of everyone else right now. I didn't. I was wondering, like, is AI that funny?
No. Anyway, okay. You keep like.
Good thing this didn't happen on a sales call.
Oh man. Okay. All right.
I had no idea.
Oh, man. She should keep her the scroll talk.
I was like, all right, let's try to get serious and talk about AI. AI, it's going to destroy the world.
Yeah.
And,
Okay. All right. Let's lock in here. Okay.
so what would happen if that was a sales call? It's a big disaster.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Sesco's not that bad. It's just like it's like flat out laughter. This is like way too much. Just like walk right by. Boy, if I'm AI over here. Walking
I
right
guess I'm
by.
near the. I don't know what I'm near.
Brochures.
I don't know. Some brochures.
You're right. You're like the Golden Girls DVD set.
The Boca Vista Vacation Club passes.
You're right. You're the timesheet Nantucket brochures. I don't know. I don't know. Like...
That's my pickleball sign-up sheet. That's my next opponent.
Yeah, you got like the pickleball resort brochures behind you. That's why people are going behind you.
Oh man.
The enemy just walked by.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
You
yeah, like
have to give it one bounce, son. One bounce. I always miss
one.
that the one
Don't go
bounce
in the
rule.
kitchen. Can't go in the kitchen. Can't
Don't
volley in
go
the
in the
kitchen.
kitchen.
Can't volley in the kitchen. Got to keep the cooks out of the kitchen. I heard that story all the time. Don't go in the kitchen. Don't go in there. It's like, yeah, brown guys can't go in the kitchen. So, anyways, AI security, right? So, I mean, like, I guess it's like yeah, we people can do things with AI now, whatever, and a lot of agencies do that stuff, but they don't realize the kind of ones that maybe they have because of code that's been done, hasn't been reviewed, hasn't been hardened or anybody by anybody. It's just work that had to get done so fast. When something gets done so fast, it's not done accurately. So it opens up a liability for like a client if they have data breaches or something like that. Then that can become a real big problem. I mean, like we're talking like I don't know. We're talking like no pickleball brochures left behind Triple J back there. Anyway, it could become a real big problem. So I mean, if using AI to like kind of do code reviews, making sure that code is actually reviewed on a regular basis, that's a big deal. So we built our own agent that does it, and we're using tools like Git leaks and stuff like that to make sure that code never gets pushed without having a human set eyes or a robotic set eyes just to find like broken credentials, broken stuff in there. It
So we
happens.
have all this. We have all these agents wired into like our. How do they come into the workflow? But is that like via GitHub or?
Yeah, like
Um,
with GitHub, there's third-party tools you can use to connect like your GitHub repos that sits in front of them. So like whatever before, like a developer can push code out to them. These agents then just check it and say like, hey, this can go through, this can't go through. It's kind of like if you drive across a border from like say America to Tijuana, they'll say, okay, what are you bringing in? You're bringing in this, bringing that. Okay, that's got to stay. Can't come over.
you
Stuff like
can't
that.
bring in those mangoes. We know
You
that.
can't bring in those mangoes. Yeah, you can't bring the Indian or Pakistani mangoes into America. You got to keep them in Canada. So they ask you that. Say, what are you bringing in? And then that's kind of what these repos are. They're like sorry, these agents are. They're kind of like the cops who say, okay, this code can go through. This code you gotta clean up before it comes in, or it can't come in. It confiscates your bad code for you before it gets inside to the.
So it's checking all those packages and going, there's not a mango in this one. There's a mango here.
Exactly.
Get
There's
the
not a
mango
mango in
out.
this one. You can
Erases
have
it.
this one. This one's got bananas. The bananas are welcome. Mangoes
Right.
can't go in.
This is
Like
okay. So it doesn't change all your code. It just
no,
changes the
it,
stuff
it doesn't
that's.
change anything. It just tells you, hey, before you can bring this one in, you gotta do this to it first.
Yeah, because I know a
Mhm.
lot of our guys, they don't want to trust AI 100%. So you have these people making stuff right now who trust AI 100%, and that's all they do. Vibe
Yep.
code. Like I've started to vibe code now. I used to be able to code. Now I just vibe code. I mean, I can read it and know what's kind of going on. But
Uh-huh.
now I'm like, I'm too lazy. Um, so, uh, so we have people like that, and maybe even worse, right? Who are just like making stuff, not knowing any of the code, and just making stuff. Like that's what I do in Python. I'm not really a Python coder. I make some cool like little things. So you got people doing that, and then you got the guys who are like big guns, like the Computan guys, who they know code. It's all they do all day. They know they know their comfort zone in the code that the language that they develop in. And these guys typically don't want to use AI. Like, oh, AI, but there's a happy medium, right? When you know code, if you start using it a little bit more, like in this way, with AI flags that you can review it, the AI can maybe even suggest it. You know that hey, this is an appropriate use. Go for it, commit
Go
it, and it works.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
because like even whether you like AI or not, the liability is huge with code, right? If code goes somewhere and it gets hacked or it gets looked at or something comes out of it, the agency is going to be on the hook not just from the client but for the damage or whatever damage that come through that, right? It's a
right.
huge, the code is a smoking gun, and you need to kind of you really shouldn't code should not be pushed without license, without being
Right.
looked at or being
So
looked at for sure,
yeah.
definitely.
So so what kind of code are we talking about? We're talking about purple code. No. Are we talking about? Are we talking about website code, front end code, back end website code, integration code? Like, what? So just so anyone who's not, a coder or developer, right? Like for you, it's a day by. This has been a day in, a day out thing since you were like in middle school, right?
Yeah.
Come into Computan office. This has been your life. You know, you were learning to ride a bicycle and code at the same time. But like a lot of people don't, right? They don't know the different parts of code, right? So there's things called integrations. There's website stuff.
But man, it's any code, right? Like if something is not coded in a secure way, right, or is not looked at by something, it could be compromising to you. Like even if your website, for example, if your website CMS code, if it's a WordPress site or whatever, if the password's like admin, that can be taken in and that can be used against you, right? It can be, your website can be taken over, hijacked, those sorts of things happens all the time. And if your code is submitted without anybody looking at it, it could just stay that way. And you might not know any better because you're just an innocent website user, not like a website producer. You don't know anything about website security all the time. Or if it's integrations, or if it's like a custom application, even worse. Like say for example, you have any application that's got all sorts of data in it. Like let's say it's got names, emails, phone numbers, stuff like that. And if that data is backed by a password, the password is weak, or even if the code is just something in the code that shows the admin password to get into that system,
Right.
you're crap out of
But
luck.
we're also looking for we're looking for nothing just beyond passwords and stuff.
Oh
We're
yeah,
looking for,
API keys and like
but even
secrets.
beyond keys, we're also looking for like, this is a vulnerability. Like the way you
Yeah,
wrote this could be
yeah,
a form or like for like some kind of injection that could happen over a form or
right.
any other kind of opening, right? We're scanning for all those vulnerabilities as
All
well.
that stuff. Yeah, even if we're using like just even like bad practices in the code, like certain code is not maybe out of date or stuff like that, or
Out
there's a
of
better way
date.
of doing it, a more efficient way of doing it, a more secure way of doing it. We look at those things as well. I mean, it's just like
So
in
efficiency, that's a big one, especially that could be a big one on that's a big one on integration performance and efficiency and accuracy, right?
yeah,
Syncing it up. So I know we're starting to incorporate that in the syncing process
yeah.
and things like that. And also on the website side, right? We talk about efficiency. Our guys have always been really good at getting HubSpot sites and WordPress sites to be fast.
Mhm.
WordPress sites are typically not even fast, and it's more than just code. There's a lot of other stuff you have to do, but I've seen our guys get difficult sites in the green on the Google page speed insights, Google Lighthouse scores. They've really blown me away with what they're able to do. I used to not recommend WordPress for that reason, but then I see what our guys do. I'm like, oh man, I guess you can use it. You know,
Yeah,
it's
that's really
it's
smart.
very usable. So, but I guess what you're saying is even I guess even more so for the HubSpot CMS, right? There's all these related CSS files,
Mhm.
JS files. It could get to be a hodgepodge mess. The theme files. What you're telling me is we're now beginning to have AI review that code as well, and to
Yep.
make it more efficient, and see where it's not efficient.
See where it's not efficient, where it could be coded better. Even like we have our own standardizations that we've written at Computan. Like these are the ways that we want to code anything, like front end, back end, whatever. We put those rules inside of Claude, and we say, okay, well, is this to our standard? Is this to a higher standard or not? And between us and the AI, we build out like our own coding standard, and then from there, it kind of cross references and does a code review and says, yeah, it is, no, it's not. And it saves tons of time. We used to have like our team leads, like our smartest minds. They would review every code line by line from other developers on the team before it get pushed into the
Wow.
client stuff. And it's just it takes too long, and sometimes they miss because they're humans. They got their own projects. They miss things that goes out there in the wild, and boom, all of a sudden, we've got to deal with something. So
We've got our team leads looking at. We got our QC team. We have a lot of people reviewing code anyway, so this is a
yeah,
great aid.
and even then they make mistakes. And so if you don't have a QC team or a team lead reviewing code at all, imagine how many mistakes you're making, right? So it's kind of like it's just about having now an automated tool that does it with you if you don't have any of those things in place. We have those things in place, and we still gotten burned with it too. Everyone makes mistakes, right? But it's like if you're running a newspaper, you have no editor, and you're just publishing stories. That's a huge risk for like typos, grammatical errors, whatever. I'm saying we have editors, and we have like other senior editors, whatever. We still make those mistakes. So now we have an AI that's also editing the tool too, and even that's going to probably make mistakes inevitably as well. It's just
Right. So everyone's watching each other. AI is watching us. We're watching the AI.
Yeah.
It's like the AI is kind of like another human employee. It's very different than algorithmic kind of software. People go, "Oh, it's an algorithm." Like, it's not an algorithm. It's literally a virtual synthetic mind.
Yeah.
It hallucinates. It makes mistakes. You can get better outcomes by just simply putting in. Yeah. Right. The context window gets too extended from a continuous string. It does get tired and starts to get confused. So I don't think people totally realize this. I mean, obviously a lot do. A lot of people don't realize how it actually works. So when it shows these inconsistencies, people often go, "Oh, how dare you? Like, your computer, you shouldn't do that." But these computers they can be inconsistent. And sometimes just writing lines of like part of your prompt could be, "Okay, go back and check it again." What now that you did the work, put your top end security auditor hat on and review it again and tell whoever did the work the first time, which is probably the AI, what it needs to change. So sometimes those cycles, you kind of need to just kind of send it through those cycles a few times, because the AI companies don't build that in as part of their process, because that would just give unnecessary overhead to every call. So you kind of have to build that checking and reviewing overhead in, which is something we do.
Yeah, and that's you hit it right in the head. Like, I mean, you have to, when you're talking to AI, you have to talk to it like in like a very, very direct way sometimes. And there's the AI wars where you're fighting with the AI, or the AI is fighting with each other, and that kind of stuff.
Right. Well, I think Gossam did that in the code to review the security. He puts, "Come on, you big dummy, go back and really check it this time." Because AI, I think people know AI responds better when you insult it. No, this is serious. You're going to get me fired. Now check that friggin' code.
The squeaky wheel gets the grease. Right away, sir. Right away, sir. Yes,
right away, sir. And call me sir. Gossam, sir.
Call me sir. Give me all the M dashes I want.
And no friggin' M dashes. Why do they do that? I mean, I don't know. It's just, I think, whatever. Anyway. So, yeah, whatever. I'm not going to go down the M-dash road. I digress enough. So one of the things we've been messing with that also has some security parameters are these MCPs. Oh, wow, look at that. Somebody just appeared. Woo! Magician came through the magical bookcase.
That's how it happens. He came through the magical bookcase. Interstellar.
Interstellar. That's cool. It's that little perfume bottle. It was a genie.
Yeah. It's Murph. Murph's talking me through the wall. She's talking to me through the wall.
So we're talking about MCPs. I think people don't really understand MCPs when it comes to security and stuff. It's a different kind of security. It's the same kind of security, but also a different kind of security. When you maybe you can kind of explain what an MCP is, or maybe I can give it a shot. Whatever. You tell me what you want to do. MCPs.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, it's basically it's a custom server or custom application that connects to your AI, and you can pull data in, take it out, do whatever you want it to do. That's how I explain it to people who don't know anything about it.
So if I have my Claude window, let's say Claude, because we're not going to say we're ChatGPT people, even though you can do it for that.
Yeah, you do anything.
We don't roll on the east side, right? We're west side guys.
Yeah, Death Row Records, 100%.
Death Row.
So cream color shirts, yes.
Yeah, exactly. So these MCP servers, they connect. So basically, your AI front end, which could be Claude, right? Everyone knows they're at the Claude window. They're in their browser and they're writing prompts to Claude. So when they're writing prompts, they can like cut and paste things, share files with it. But what this MCP is I can connect Claude to my HubSpot, say, for example.
Yes.
And now it just sees everything in HubSpot and could do things, but it's got some limitations. So there's a standard MCP server connector. So it's a connector, which is the same thing as an MCP server. Yeah. That connection is a standard connection. It probably has some built-in limits. They don't get too crazy. So there's things in HubSpot that it can see, but it can't see everything. So it could see my deal records. It could see my customer records, my contact records, but it might not be able to see the last email I sent via the marketing tool. I don't remember what it can see and what it can't see. It might not be able to see all my website pages inside HubSpot, but it can see all my CRM records right now, the standard one. It might not be able to delete like 100. I can't say delete the last 100 CRM records, right?
Right.
But I could say update this deal, update it with the transcript notes or something like that, and it will do it. So there's basically rules you have to set on this MCP server to prevent a random user going in and just going, okay, yeah, because it could, if it wasn't set up properly, it could just be like, okay, change all the guys named Joe, now call him Jerome, so everyone can screw up their first name with their last name.
Call him Joseph or whatever.
Yeah, just change every name in my database, right?
Yeah, I mean,
or whatever, or delete like the past 20 records. You don't want that happening.
I think for most people, it's like the MCP thing is like, for them, it's just going to be connecting HubSpot to their, to their LLM, right? I mean, like it's going to be connecting it to like their Claude or whatever. And
right.
They're going to benefit from using it. Building one is not something I don't think they'll ever really do on their own. I mean, they'll probably say, oh yeah, I'm going to connect my, just like you connect your Teams account or your Zoom account to your email so it can see your calendar. That's kind of like what an MCP would do for an end user, right? I mean,
right.
You're limited by.
And there could be dangers, though. What I'm trying to say is there could be dangers by putting an MCP with, full access, unrestricted access, or, like there's delete commands, there's update commands, but there's also like stuff maybe the thing shouldn't have access to, right? You might not want a certain level employee having access to whatever, all your financial records, who paid, when they pay, whatever, right? So it could be useful for somebody to have all that financial information that might come from a zero, but maybe you don't want that person to also have, some other insights that might happen from that data.
Yeah, and look at
you have to kind of control the insights, right? Because AI is not just a standard integration. It goes and gathers insights and then tells you, here's what I found.
Yeah, and that's kind of the thing to think about, right? If you have like an ERP you connected to with an MCP to Quad, right? You have some people in marketing will have access to something that finance is doing, and like, do they really need to? Do those two departments need to know what's the other one is doing all the time? Yes or no? And how do you shade off certain things from certain people? That's
right.
That's a big thing because it's right. User rights and roles, and they shouldn't have. Not everybody needs that. Not everybody has a license to drive that car, right? So it's
right. So there are cases where you need a custom MCP, right? So HubSpot right now, they kind of have it a little locked down, their standard MCP. It only gives you access to deals, contact records companies, some very basic things. But you can't go in and like create something in Claude and go, okay, now update this web page, right?
No.
Can't do that with their integration, but through the API, right? Anything that's exposed in the API, for everything that's exposed in the API, you can create an MCP server rule or an additional a custom MCP server that could handle it. So if I wanted to have things connect to that part of HubSpot, publish something on this page, theoretically that could be done.
That could be done
if you custom do it.
Yeah, of course. And that's like, as we said, custom MCP. So the native one might handle most use cases. It doesn't handle every single use case. Like the edge things you might want to use it for that HubSpot wouldn't necessarily put it into their own thing yet, or it's not there yet at the very least.
Right. And that's something we're doing now for our clients, are writing custom MCPs, right? Because there are some things that just don't have very good MCPs or software that doesn't have it. It could be a homegrown system, or it could be a massive thing like HubSpot, but where their standard MCP doesn't have that deeper like access that you might need. So we're actually helping people the same way we've helped people for integrations for a long time.
Yeah, and picture having the ability to do all that, within Claude, right? You just the ability to prompt and do whatever you want it to do in a way that Claude is like designed to do exactly what you want it to do from the databases you have. I mean, just it's very
so we have a lot. You have a lot of things connected right now, right? To your Claude.
We do. Yes, we do. I mean, we have like a custom timesheet system now we have connected. We have our accounting system connected. We have our HubSpot CRM connected. So now that was like say 3 or 4 tabs I used to have open at all times. Now I have one tab open and I'm just typing and asking Claude about all these different things. Like, did this person pay? How many hours this client logged? What's the amount of hours? What's the utilization based on hours invoiced? How many deals does this client have in our CRM? Can you update the payment? That kind of stuff. It's just things you can do now are very, very exciting, very, very interesting. But you do need custom MCPs to do that. You can't necessarily do it native out of the box. It's a little bit tricky to pull off.
So, what are some of the cooler things you've seen happen now in this Claude interface that you may have done, um, that you kind of like? Oh, I didn't even know it could do that. Maybe it's around timesheet, which is our ticketing and time
Right.
logging system.
Yeah, that's been big. So, like for example, I used to have to go into our timesheet system to see which developers didn't log time, and now I just ask Claude, "Hey, who didn't log time yesterday?" It's literally taken me. It's gone from like 7, 8 clicks to one question. It tells me right away, okay, these 4 people, and it asks like, do you want to email them? Do you want me to send them a message? Do you want me to? What do you want me to do with this information and stuff like that? Or I can ask them, okay, like which clients do we need to pay attention to, or who are getting, who have maybe who are utilizing a lot of time from the team, and it tells me, oh, these ones are using a lot this month, and these ones they might not be, and the ones who are not, they could be like a risk to churn out or something like that. So I go talk to them, say, hey, are you happy? What's going on? That kind of thing. So it gives me more information than I ever had before, or I had, but I didn't have easy access to it. I had the question, but the question I didn't have, I knew who to ask the question to, so I had to go open up a browser, load in, go check out the report by myself. Now I just ask, you know, the agent, and the agent tells me everything what I want to know.
Yep. Well, I can tell you on the marketing side, it's helping because we're to do case studies, things like that. We just I'm just going into timesheet right now, looking at all the projects and all the time logs, and it gives me an idea of like what kind of use cases we've done over the years, or what kind. I actually, and I'm going to post these pretty soon. I'm trying to figure out now how I can just connect what I'm creating in there to HubSpot to create like a case study page, and I think I could do it go into HubDB and
Mhm.
dynamic pages. So like literally having it go scan, create these use cases, and populate them right on the site from all of our past tickets.
Because you read the
Um,
ticket descriptions themselves. Is that what you're saying?
Ticket description and then the log
Oh
time. It's
wow!
it's done some really cool stuff around that. Like it's blown me away. This would have taken our team months to do.
Months.
It does it like Well, obviously it still take a few days because you got to. I don't have a way of daisy chaining them all right now. I have to review each one. But man, just to say doing one of it would take me all day. To interview the person, interview the developer. I mean, it would take more than a day, and then lay it out on a web page, have it make sense. Does a really good job on it. Um, yeah, it's pretty amazing.
And then, but picture like say a new marketing person comes onto the team, and they have to learn about what happened at Computan 4 years ago. They want to build a case study about it. I mean, now
Yeah, a guy who asked a lot of questions, right? That would have helped. When I came on board, I grilled you all the time. Like, what about this? What about this? Right? You can just
well,
answer it on your own.
now you can do that though because you're looking through the old customer support tickets, the
Absolutely.
old emails, and you're saying, okay, what did we do for this logo that's on our website? You just asked it. You can just
Yeah.
ask. And so what did we do for those guys? What did we do for these guys? And then it just
Yeah.
tells you, oh, we did this, 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 this.
Right.
These are the
And
problems
and there's
the most time
And
on.
there's another cool thing people need to know in terms of like a Claude or like one of these AI interfaces is while you can use these MCPs to grab all the data, what you can also do is set the context via a project, right? With a set of instructions and then another set of files. And one of the things we've done on the marketing side that's been really helpful is Magic Bookshelf again
Magic bookshelf.
is that we that's pretty good. That's a good trick. That we were able to take Pika Puda in his data box company. He had this predictable scale kind of methodology
Mhm.
for developing a strategic plan. Um, we did a good amount of that. I think we got 50 pages from our team on a SWOT analysis, ICP, sales positioning, product packaging, all the different things. We went for internal weaknesses, competitor positioning. We did all these things. And basically, I give that to my Claude brain. So it's 50 pages of strategic information. So when I'm doing stuff on the website or whatever, I don't have to give it the context of, okay, here's Computan, here's what we're trying to do this year. You know, I just go, add this document to anything you're thinking. And man, the results I'm getting is like crazy good, crazy good. I'll even give it our mascot Zark and Gil. I'll give it transcripts from them that we've done in interviews because they have like Zark's got a pretty cutting sense of humor, and then Gil's got his own quirky kind of personality. So by doing that, it allows me to have marketing copy from these guys when we put the mascot on the page. and it does even exchanges between the two of them, which is just it's hilarious. The stuff it comes up with their humor. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like you give it knowledge and it becomes smarter, and then you become smarter because it becomes smarter.
And you keep that loop going. The more you keep that loop going, the better
It's
the
like
better the quality is.
yes, I said this to a Mohammed this morning. It's like compound knowledge, and then the current. It's like compound interest, and the currency is knowledge, right? Like you keep giving it knowledge, it keeps compounding on its own. It's just kind of like
Yeah,
it's like
yeah, it's pretty wild. But I think we have our stuff pretty wired in right now. I think we're pretty. Obviously, some of these connectors they've only been around now for 2 or 3 months. A
yeah.
lot of this stuff has been around, but we got on it early, and we have a kind of a lot of good use cases and workarounds for it. But really, as we find the AIs doing more development in things and assisting our development, um, we've seen the natural progression of becoming AI implementers, and it's kind of taken us a little bit out of the development space in
Yeah,
some
of
areas,
course.
and putting us more in the consultative space, right? So we're able to come in and set people up with these company brains, right? Or set up the custom MCPs, or advise around any of this stuff. So I think we're pretty excited. It's a lot of change. It's a lot of education too to let people know here's what you can do because people just don't know. There's nowhere you because stuff hasn't been in the field that long, right?
Exactly.
So like the long term case studies, all this cool stuff, you got to like show and tell. Oh, do you want this? Could you use it? And they have to use their imagination as to how it can be used. They can't come to you with a spec. I want this done this way
I
because
think
the way has not been defined.
you got to show them, and then when they see it, then they say, "Take my money, I want that thing," something like that.
Right. And that's why we're heavy users of it internally.
Yeah,
So we can now show people this is what you could do. How cool is this? And I think we've already made a lot of money on it by plugging up our leaks, internally. Um, it's it's doing some good stuff. Doing some good stuff.
I agree with you.
You all talked out.
I mean, I'm just kind of blown away that we're both wearing the exact same shirt here.
That's what I was just thinking. So I'm thinking again. It's pretty crazy. I don't think I've ever. Well, usually we don't have our cameras on in company calls.
No,
So
yeah, no.
I don't think
This
I
is
don't think
why. This is why.
I didn't even know this was possible. Is what I'm trying to say. I
I,
don't think I've been on a call with this. I don't think I've seen you on a call with that.
I've been
So
on calls with this one. I disagree with you, 100%.
no,
I've
no.
never seen you wear the quarter zip. But yeah, we look like LinkedIn.
I'm gonna put this on LinkedIn. I
We
already
look
took a
like LinkedIn.
screenshot.
We look
We
like
got
LinkedIn.
yeah. We look like LinkedIn.
Yeah, if LinkedIn were on Riverside, this is what it would look like.
Here, move forward a little bit. I'm gonna take a screenshot here. So I'll for
All right.
LinkedIn. There we go.
How did that happen?
Yeah, that's going on. That's going on. That's going on LinkedIn. See, it was worth it just for that. Because nobody really wants to hear people go on about MCP servers or
No.
doubling their business using AI.
Who wants to hear about that?
I want to see that these guys dress the same,
They're dressed the same way.
almost a similar background, kind of ish.
Yeah, kind of ish, kind of ish. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
got
yeah.
like a vertical wood line with horizontal wood lines.
You need that extra from the Golden Girls to go back behind you again.
Yeah, we're gonna have to flag that clip for. Well, let's see if Riverside can flag it. See, if AI is really that
You
good.
need, you need to get her back. You need to get her back. Hey, can you come back here, please?
A lot of people that look like her, so I can't.
Was like a Three's Company reunion happening over there? Like, what's going on? 80s TV shows.
I just hop from cafe to cafe. This is my breakfast spot,
Uh-huh.
and my lunch spot's the other place that
Oh,
I go
really?
to.
You don't stay there the whole
This
day?
place is this place is called the Well,
Uh-huh.
and then I go to a place called Brouhaha.
Not bad.
So, but
Neither one of them are franchises. They're all
I
just.
don't know if I keep coming here. I was gonna say this camera puts on 20 pounds, but eating a scrapple sandwich every day puts on 20 pounds too. So I did so good with my fast, and I'm already getting a little bloated from
Yeah, your body's
going
feeling.
scrapple crazy for about 5 days.
Your body's feeling it. Like, oh man, what's going on over here? Like, where'd you go? Where'd you been?
I'm going back to some kind of healthy eating
Yeah, you
again.
should. You should. You should.
Doing it. Well, yeah, I should because I'm fat. No, you should. You should.
Sure, no, I mean it's good.
You
It's
look
good.
unhealthy.
You didn't have
You're
any sugar,
old.
Mark. You didn't have any sugar. That's good. Now you're drinking coffee.
This is a tea. This is tea.
It's tea. Yeah, you don't drink coffee. It's making tea. That's right. Okay.
This is, yeah, no caffeine for me, man.
But are you
This
still
is
off sugar or no?
herbal tea.
Are you still off sugar?
No, my mom made this thing called Easter bread, which I like. It's like a cake or something with like this lemon glaze on it. That's really good. Sugar.
Uh-huh.
And then I wasn't eating any ice cream, so I went back to the ice cream too.
There you go.
I would have an ice cream every night, and there's some really good Turkey Hill, like did you ever see Neapolitan with chocolate, vanilla, strawberry?
Yeah.
Well, they do that with like banana split. So they've got like banana, cherry, and then like the nut crunch, right? So it tastes great. They have one with mint chocolate chip. So one's like mint fudge swirl, like one's like brown, the other one's green, and the other one's like white with like fudge swirl on it. That's mint. Oh man, so good. I can't have it. It's like a drug. You get a little bit and you get hooked. So I'm just
You like the
if
Turkey
it's
Hill
out of my
brand?
mind, I don't do it.
You like Turkey Hill? That's your brand? In the grocer's freezer?
Turkey Hill. Yeah, Turkey Hill. Turkey Hill's okay. I mean, look, it's my wife's brand. She's
She's Turkey Hiller. Okay.
she's non-supportive bicycle.
She could die the Turkey Hill.
She's like you. She's not non-supportive bicycle. Miss Jerome, she watches every cent, man.
You
So
gotta
when I go grocery shopping for her, I have to go and it's like 100 texts. Oh, this is this. Cause she give me all the prices. I'm like, it's really not that price, or they're out. Can I get this? Can I get this? And it's like this the entire time. But it's what I do to be a helpful husband and a contributing member of my family.
That's that's the name of the game. I like Tillamook ice cream. That's my favorite from the grocery freezer. Tillamook. It's really good. Really good.
What?
Tillamook. That's the name of the brand.
Tillamook. Is that some kind of Canadian stuff?
No. It's Oregon.
Oh wait, you're in Buffalo.
Oregon Dairy. It's Oregon Dairy Farm. Really good.
Oh, man, you're fancy. Your
Tillamook.
wife must get that. 'Cause she's Polish. So I guess your wife's more like me, and you're more like my wife. Because you said your wife, she's like wearing the polo,
She's
and you're going to Kmart.
no. She sends me to Kmart. Right? But like I mean like no she's good. She's much more like blunt, direct,
She'll
straight.
spend some money. It sounds like
She'll spend some. She'll spend some.
yeah.
She'll spend
She
some.
we
I
call it a non-supportive bicycle. For everyone who's not
yeah,
familiar,
yeah.
that means cheap.
Yeah, we're fiscally conservative.
Fiscally conservative.
Culturally liberal, fiscally conservative. Very much so.
When you take a $5 bill out of your wallet, Abraham Lincoln squints.
Like, see,
He's not seen the light.
that day, yeah,
Oh man, put me back.
yeah. Yeah. I don't even pay for attention over here, that's for sure.
You don't even pay for attention.
No, nothing. No,
Now,
Tillamook's bread. It's good. It's like
Tillamook?
$6.50 at the grocer's freezer. Waffle cone
For-
syrup.
for-
Chocolate vanilla with waffle crunch in the middle. Sim would hate it. It tastes like a drumstick. It's really good.
Sounds good. I'm glad we don't have it because I'll probably go out and get some.
You don't have
But
Tillamook?
Turkey Hill's two half gallons for $5, man. That's
My wife bought Turkey Hill just this week because they're out Tillamook. So she bought that cookies and cream. I'm gonna give it a shot tonight. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, my ice cream nights. So I'm gonna have it. Yeah.
damn. That's a lot of ice cream nights. I got to be off the sauce completely. I've got to be completely off limits. That's where I'm going again. I indulged this week, but now I'm going back to some kind of 18-hour fast with no
I
sugar
admire
again.
you for that and your half quarter zip, but I could never do that.
Well, I got to. I got to.
Okay.
I got to. I'm an old Italian guy, man. I get addicted to food.
Hey man, brown guys age like
It's
twice.
It's harder to lose weight too at this age.
You know what they say though? I mean, like there's like a brown factor, right? Like so, for example, the ideal blood pressure is 120 over 80. For brown guys, it's gonna be like 100 over 60 or something like that because like our oil and our salt intake is like way more than anybody else.
Oh wow.
Even more than you guys. Yeah, we take you guys to the woodshed on that stuff.
Well, that's interesting. So your oil and salt.
Oil and salt, yeah, and butter and butter's supposed to be good
Oh
for you.
really?
Butter's supposed to be good for you. But
Guys
yeah,
use a lot of butter, huh?
fat, salt. Oh yeah, we kill it. Don't drink any alcohol. We do all that stuff. That stuff kills us. Oh yeah.
It always balances somewhere.
Yep. Yeah. You gotta put it somewhere, right? And we get it in the oil and oil and like the
There's
spices and salt.
there's not a bar on every corner in Pakistan, but there's an ice cream truck on every
There's
corner.
an ice cream shop
We
and
know
there's
that.
guys selling like deep fried carrots everywhere. So there you go.
Deep fried carrots?
Oh yeah. That's just like it's like a deep
What?
fried carrot. It's like a fried carrot. It's not deep fried. It's like fried carrot with like sugar and syrup.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it is good. It's just dangerous. It's diabetes in a
I
vegetable.
guess it's got butter because carrots are great with butter.
Yeah, it's diabetes in a vegetable. That's what it is. Like you get tons of that
Yeah,
stuff.
I would eat my vegetables as a kid if that was that. That sounds good. So what you should do is take all these ideas and bring them back here.
People do it all the time. They do it all the time.
You should start a fried carrot stand on the Ocean City, New Jersey boardwalk.
Yeah, for 4 months a year when it's not snowing, right?
All right, I guess we got to get to work at some point today.
Yeah, I guess we got to. I gotta go change my shirt now. I can't do this anymore.
You don't like looking like me? Come on.
No, I mean you don't like looking like me. Oh, there you go. You got an arm in the back there. It's good.
That's good.
Yeah, the bolted arm back there. Oh man,
It's
Neapolitan.
a good.
Chocolate vanilla. I always never eat the strawberry. Chocolate vanilla only. I never eat the strawberry.
Really?
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, strawberry's kind of a waste. I don't like
It's
it either.
total waste. Make the checkerboard, chocolate vanilla.
Yeah, the strawberry is not. It's like you got punked, and I think nobody in my family likes a strawberry because like when you look at the Neapolitan,
Yeah.
everyone's like hitting the chocolate and vanilla. The strawberry is just like a wall of strawberry that nobody will go into.
And you're
Like
like,
the
guys, we're having
Arctic
chocolate vanilla
ice
ice
wall.
cream.
No one will do it. No one will touch that strawberry.
King side, no, nobody will talk to it. No, nobody wants it.
All right, well, off to work we go.